This is a fine mess you get me into this time, Hobbs. I hate you.
Shut your son bitch ass up. Strong. You think you got it bad? Oh my gosh. Have you smelled what came out of your damn mouth? It's like old freaking donkey's ass cheeks.
What? Oh, okay. You got a problem with my breath? How about you? Have you looked in the mirror? What the hell is that on your head? A jellyfish? Huh? They got a new role for you when the new Little Mermaid movie comes out. Ursula? Wanker?
Your sister, she loved it last night.
Oh, really? I thought you were trying to holler at my brother last night, huh? It's too far? Too far? Too much?
Cool, bro. Anyways, we need to get up out of here. We gotta save the world. You see those wire cutters over there?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right there. Do you see them?
I just said that I see them. Did you not hear me say that I saw them?
That's what you promised. Talk too much. All right, we both slide our chairs over there at the same time. We should be able to get them. All right, and get up out of here.
All right.
On my count, on 3. All right, 1.
On 3.
2,
3. Nobody tells me what to do.
Saturday morning.
What's happening? What is happening? This, of course, is the Color Commentary crew, where we give you views from a different side, you dirty wanker. And tonight we're going to be talking about brand new, but shut up, you wanker. We're going to be talking about the brand new movie, Hobbs and Shaw, the spinoff from the great or sometimes ungreat Fast and Furious movies. Can't wait to get into this one. I am, of course, Rashad Waters, owner and founder of Block Band Music and Publishing, a company that gives you music and instruments for marching bands across the nation. And my compadre.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's Chuck Taylor here with KFA's Party Easy. Yes, I am ready to talk all night about these topics, man. Can't wait to get in the Hobbs and Shaw. It's great.
All right, let's do it. Let's give them about 1 or 2 minutes worth of non-spoiler review for Hobbs and Shaw. You got it there, sir.
Okay, so first off the gates, I think this was a fun movie. I'm a Rock fan. I know a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people. I know some people don't like The Rock. Think he's kind of out of it, or maybe he does the same character all the time. I don't mind it. I think they work well together. So the partnership with Hobbs and Shaw in this movie to me was worth it. I was ready to see just them without the Fast and the Furious crew, really, because they're no super spies and military elitists. They're supposed to be able to do this type of stuff. Like seeing just a guy that worked on a car and now he's can infiltrate the CIA on some of these other Fast and Furious, getting a little bit out there, jumping out of planes with cars and everything. I enjoy the Fast and Furious, but I thought this one they did justice with this movie.
Don't you know that's in the owner's manual for any car? Yeah, if you look in your own, see, that's why they put that stuff in there, because nobody ever reads the owner's manual. Exactly.
That's right. It's probably like page 300 or something in there.
Exactly.
So we'll
infiltrate CIA.
But I really liked it. I thought it flowed well. It had a lot of good one-liners in there. The action portions were really good throughout the whole movie. I didn't necessarily. The third act of the movie is the only really problem I had. It wasn't as epic as I would have expected. I kind of thought the part just before that was a little bit more epic, when some of the different scenes with them fighting on the, well, I guess that's a spoiler, but some of the different parts of that scene brought out a little bit more excitement than the ending. The
part before the last part. That's all we can say in the non-spoiler review.
Non-spoiler review, yeah, you can't really get no details on it. But all in all, I thought those two worked really well. I thought it was funny. It's a good easygoing movie. You can go there and check out, watch. You're gonna laugh, have fun, a lot of action. Everybody, good fight scenes and everything. So I think it's a good fun watch. What about you?
I agree, man. It's a fun action movie that's high on adrenaline and banter. and I love it. I'm there for the banter. I'm there for the bickering, for the fussing. Everybody that knows me knows that I love to bicker and banter. If I don't bicker with you, that means I don't like you. If I just talk to you like, hello, how are you doing today? I probably don't like it. And so I'm there for it. There are a few parts that are a little incredulous, a little ridiculous. Like, what are y'all doing? That's crazy. Oh, that's stupid. But as I heard somebody else say, if you check your brain at the door, I think you'll enjoy it. You know, if you don't ask a whole lot of questions about, oh, how does that make sense? How does the human body do that? A helicopter should be or should not be able to do that.
Yes.
Just check your brain at the door. Yes. But let me say this. Let me ask you this, Chuck. Did you watch it at home?
No, I went and saw it.
Did you watch it all the way through?
To the end credits?
Yes.
No. It was something at the end?
Oh, you suck. There's so many mid-credit scenes and after-credit scenes. So for anybody watching this, when the movie ends, do not leave. There's at least 2 mid-credit scenes, and then there's an after-credit scene as well. This is why I stay to the end of every single movie until they come sweeping up. I'm gonna be in the movie theater, okay? But yeah, I really love this movie. It's a lot of fun. All right. Anything else that we need to say about this movie for the non-spoiler review?
No, I think we're good. All
right. It's about that time.
Let's go, some bitch.
Spoiler.
About to spoil this movie, man. Some bitch.
You found something new to say, right?
Some bitch, yeah. That's gonna be the word there.
All right, Chuck, what you got to say about the spoiler review of Hobbs and Shaw?
I truly enjoyed almost all of the movie. Like I said, I'll talk about the
almost all.
But the way it started and kind of seeing the black Superman in action when he first comes and takes the virus, and like they have like you understand like okay, he basically wants to blame everything on the chick. I was like, okay, well they got connections. Like, oh yeah, make sure she gets the blame for all this. They frame her right, no problem. And you know, right after then they had Hobbs and Shaw basically come in, and Hobbs. I like how Hobbs found her first, and they had that whole one-on-one battle. So it was so cool. Like she was whooping him up for like most of the fight, and he like just picks her up in the air. It's like, hold on, we need to go talk. Like just holds her up in the air with one arm, like walks her over.
I was waiting for to see the second half of that. Wow,
yeah,
slam her down.
You know he won't play it. Well, Hobbs was a beast in this movie. And then of course you know when Shaw comes back in, I think the movie really takes off once they both get back to the I guess like the headquarters of the CIA, and the Black Superman team. The whole mercenary groups come in and they start running down that building. I saw that on the previews, but it was still really good to see on the screen. It was like just cool, like they just jump off, and then of course you know Shaw and Hobbs got to continue to go right at each other till the very end. Like on 3. We're going to jump down this rope, and Hobbs jumps down there, and Shaw's like, ha, no one tells me what to do. And just goes down the elevator, and Hobbs like throwing people at him in the elevator. It was hilarious. So, like, it was like funny moments like that was, throughout the whole movie, and it was action, as well. So, I really enjoyed that. That car scene had me going, whoa! That car with the motorcycle.
Yes. I forgot about that.
God, I was like that. I felt like Fast and the Furious right there because I was like him in that car and that motorcycle, and dude slides under the dang truck and like holding on to the motorcycle and just flips it back up. I was like, okay, that's ridiculous. I know he's superhuman, but that was ridiculous. But the car, what Shaw was doing with that car was work. Like I definitely saw. What was that? What was the car movie he was in? Transporter.
Transporter, yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see all that come back. But at the end of that, when it had me going, ooh, like right at the end of when he goes in front of the bus and does that little U-turn real quick and comes right on the other side. Dude flies up over his car into the double decker bus. That was beautiful. I just love. He was like, hold on. He goes right around the hundred, turns that sucker around. I was like, that was crazy. That was crazy. That's why I come to see this. Like, this is the reason why we go see it. We want to see explosions,
yes, exactly.
car chases, sexy people fighting, and we want to see a good bad guy, a good villain that's able to to complete the whole movie with the two Hobbs and Shaw, because they got to have an epic bad guy, because Hobbs and Shaw are badasses all the way. I mean, Hobbs and actually both of them have been the villains in the Fast and the Furious movies. So kind of seeing like they were like mini villain or anti-villains in the Fast and the Furious movies, and now they're coming full circle, having to team up to go against a real true villain, which was crazy.
Okay,
had what's it? Elbin's, what's his real Black Superman's name?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, that guy. I can't ever get his name out of my mouth. Can't even say it.
You're still the guy that knows nobody's name, but we appreciate you sticking to.
You know how it is, people. I still don't know. Yeah. I said sexy people because look. Warren on here talking about sexy people. It's like, yeah, I mean, look, we know the Rock, the most is like cock deals. The girls did this, I don't know what. They ain't Shaw over here ripped doing karate moves. Like, yeah, they work out for a living. Like, they make us all feel bad. Like, dang, I need to do some push-ups like right now, but I don't want to because I'm lazy.
I don't feel bad. Don't you know there's been scientifically proven that women prefer dad bodies. That's right.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I get the dad body. I'm not even a dad.
That ain't what they go after when they get their chance. But they might settle down with the dad bods. But they want the other ones.
Whatever. I hope you say.
Just like with the men.
My game is getting a whole lot better since I got a dad. Since I got a little pouch. Yeah, the game with the team. Yes, sir.
I need to get in the weight room after this movie. But back to the review. The part when they go back into when they basically let her get captured and they go back in, they're basically beating up everybody in the whole facility. That was epic. That was funny. Like, he's Shaw is going through his side with all the bad guys, and The Rock just had one dude to punch out, and he's like talking crap to him the whole time. It was like perfect. I'm like, they just work so well together. I was like, this is great. Had me in there cracking myself up. But then like that, to me, that felt like the climax part of the movie. Like when they were riding on the back of the truck. And he's like chasing them, and like buildings and everything are falling down, and they're trying to get away from the Black Superman. And he gets on there and he's fighting both at the back of the truck. Like, I don't know, that felt like that like climax fight, that like huge fight sequence. And it wasn't the end of the movie. I was like, okay, but that felt really good. I felt like they could have closed it in right here. And then they went to they go to the next scene, like, oh, it's time to go home. It's like, why? Why is it time to go home? They go home, they ain't got no weapons. I like how they did the Samoan thing. That was cool, but I don't know, it kind of like got me out of the movie a little bit. Like, okay, this is like it felt like they could have ended the movie like 20 minutes ago. But okay, we're gonna see some more fighting, some more explosions, and then kind of with the helicopter thing, kind of got me like had me raising my eyebrow. I'm like, what kind of helicopter? I've seen a lot of movies when helicopters have a little bit of problems, a little wind hits them, they flipping all over the place. Falling in the buildings, exploding. Like nobody can. I'm like, this dude got like 5 cars, and their cars are just hooking up. Like people, all 4 of the dudes can throw. Like they have Hawkeye aim when it comes to these chains on the back of the car. Right. They just toss them. Yep, I got mine. Yep. Right. Yeah, I'm like, okay, guys, come on. Y'all just sit around and practice this on the island. Y'all drive around trying to hook each other's cars while you're going 90 miles an hour around the mountain. But come on, getting dragged by a helicopter. Like, guys, come on. I'm like, then we got every car
was harder to do. Like the first one, like you looked at it to do it. The second one was a little bit hard. By the time you get to the last one, he was just he wasn't even looking. Back it up, boom. Dang.
He was driving the back in there like he was like doing a 3-point park or something, like a parallel parking or something back here. Like, yeah, I got you, boom. And then like you got The Rock, he doing the dang Winter Soldier over here. Holding the helicopter, pulling it back in. I'm like, he got the superhuman serum going on. I'm like,
Yeah,
that would
bro.
have ripped his arms off, bro.
Exactly.
So, like, if
Can
it
you
didn't get,
smell what the?
oh god, so that part kind of like threw us like, okay, that was a little much. Like, I can see my kind of like, all right, I'm ready for this to end. So I just felt they just went a little too long with it. Like, the whole first, second, third part of the movie, I thought was really good. I thought it was funny.
Mhm.
It lasted, you saw the villains portion and everything worked out. But then when they got that fourth act, I don't know, it kind of fell off to me. And I didn't really care for that fourth act. So what about you?
Mhm. Yeah, man. I really liked it for the same reasons that you did. I liked all of the main characters. The chemistry between Hobbs and Shaw is so great. Like, I mean, I love to see them fight. And I love the camera angles, like when they first are talking to each other for the very first time and it's going back and forth as they're insulting each other. Like, I love that. I love when you get a chance to see both of them do similar things. Like, they're both, at the very beginning of the movie, they're breaking into places and they both are kicking people in the balls at the same time.
Yeah.
And how they handle their situations, like, it's great. I love it. And then Idris Elba makes a fantastic villain. Like, he definitely that threesome of those three guys. That's not how I wanted to say that. That trio of three guys. It was really good. I like to see their banter back and forth. Yes. And his motorcycle is awesome. I did forget about that, but yes, my God. And they kept making it make the Transformer sound, like,
yeah.
Dang! That motorcycle is probably the best part of the movie, man.
Yeah.
I mean, every sound, that was amazing.
That motorcycle felt like they Ghost Rider motorcycle or something. Like, it could just do anything. Like, it could just climb up buildings, start flying. It's like, this motorcycle can't be broken.
Because, I mean, he would just be standing there and it would just come up.
It's like a dog or something. I'm like, motorcycle just drove up by itself.
Exactly, bro. That was awesome, man. And there were so many scenes in this movie that left my mouth, like, wide open. I was like, oh, wow. This kind of reminded me of Mission Impossible, except it wasn't real. But dang. And then I like the line, like, he really is Black Superman. That's funny to me.
Yeah, that was good.
But again, spoiler. Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Hart are in this movie.
I forgot
they are hilarious.
I forgot.
Somebody told me when I was walking into the movie, he's like, yeah, they got some great cameos in this movie. And I'm like, well, I haven't really seen all of the Fast and Furious movies. So I don't, they probably won't mean anything to me. I was like, oh, no, you're talking about real cameos. Not just, like people that ain't supposed to be in the movie. Yeah. So is Ryan Reynolds, is he just Deadpool? Like, is that just how he is? Like,
that must be. He's like that in every book. Like Pikachu, he was like that. Of course, all Deadpool, and then that movie when he was with Samuel Jackson, he was like the same way in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just him.
He was great.
Deadpool. Just like Robert Downey is Iron Man. He is Deadpool. Nobody can.
Well, he's got more rings. He doesn't have to just be Iron Man, but he's like Deadpool all the time.
I'm saying like he's like the perfect Iron Man. So what's next to me? Like,
yes. And then I did not see Kevin Hart showing up and turn around. Bruh. They had him in there for so long during that scene. Like, that is hilarious, bro. They really rocked it. I ain't doing it. There were a couple things. So as I said during the non-spoiler review, the movie is great if you check your brain at the door. However, this is Rashad. I'm never going to check my brain at the door for a movie. If there's something wrong with it, I'm going to find it. I will find you, and tell you. Okay, so here's a couple things. First of all, Idris Elba's weakness was lame. Okay, like the way that they beat him is they both fight him at the same time.
Yeah.
That's Iron Man 2 writing right there.
I know how we're going to do it. At the same time, he can't block him. He should still be able to block you. He should be.
This dude, I mean, at the very beginning of the movie, he took out like 6 guys with guns. Okay, you mean to tell me he was getting off hits before they could shoot their bullets, and you mean to tell me just because they're coming at him at the same time, he can't fight them? And plus, he was destroying them a whole lot worse than they were hitting him. So why is he going down so fast? This is a guy that can pick up a car. Okay, The Rock. I don't care how strong he is. He ain't picking up cars. So Idris Elba should have been literally literally cracking their skulls. Like, I'm gonna crack your skull. No, literally, he's cracking skulls.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So
that makes sense.
There's no way. They should have been using weapons, chains and bats, and not their fists. Nah.
Yeah.
The helicopter scene was over the top for me. There was so many problems with the helicopter scene. Okay, first of all, why did Idris Elba throw the guy out the helicopter? Like, are you trying to say that the guy that was originally flying can't make the helicopter go up? Like, what does being really strong have to do with making it go up? Like, I can understand maybe you need to be a little bit stronger, but I'm pretty sure that guy probably could have done whatever Idris Elba was trying to do in the helicopter. If the helicopter can do it, he just would have done it, Secondly, okay, this doesn't make no sense. Yes, we're bringing it back. This don't make no sense. If it takes 4 cars to hold the helicopter down, then the helicopter should have been able to drag the one easily.
Or the 2 or the 3.
Right.
She's been able to pick all them suckers up.
Right. So which one is it? Either it has a hard time. Either is having a hard time with 4, or it has a hard time with 1. But it can't. Which one is it? Which one is it now?
I know one thing. I know one thing real quick. They didn't get them guns to the turn off line. That was some sorry writing. Because them guns, they had guns. If they had guns on that island, it would have been over in 2 seconds. All that dancing and chanting, it would have been over. It would been like how the Indians got taken out by the thing.
Bruh. Bruh, during the whole time when they were doing the what is that called? Is the haku? When they were doing that, I'm like, y'all have 6 minutes. You don't have time for this.
We got time to call ancestors and turn Super Saiyan over. It's like, guys, y'all need to go. Y'all about
right.
She about to die. Y'all all about to die. Let's go.
Yeah. It's like a football reference. Like, yes, you pray before the game starts. You don't pray while you're on the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? But listen, okay, there's no way that helicopter would not have been able to drag those vehicles off the cliff. Like, if it drug 3 of them off the cliff, there's no way that half a car is sitting there pulling up 3 other vehicles and a helicopter and keeping them on the cliff. No, that's ridiculous. Come on, bro.
They had to turn on their Fast and the Furious juice. What is that? What do you call it? Mama's moonshine or something? Turn on the moonshine. Yeah.
Right.
I was like, everybody fly. I was like, what the world?
Yeah. They would have been turning on that moonshine while he was sinking in the ocean. And when they finally got the weapons back online, like, why didn't they just keep shooting? Like, the whole time I was like, why isn't he shooting? I was like, oh, so they can't use any of their weapons. Like, none of them. Okay, I got you. But then they finally got him on, and then he shot 1 missile. And that was it. Like, bro, you got at least 16, like, on one side. Yeah, so. Yeah. Oh, last thing. I saw this when my mom was celebrating her birthday, and she pointed this out. Okay, so the scientists, like, saved their lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what they abandoned him.
They did leave him up in there. He was shooting fire, and then I was like, "You see him no more."
No, not until Idris Elba broke his neck. They didn't come back for him. They didn't miss him. They didn't think about him.
You shouldn't have made that. That was your dumb problem. You shouldn't have made the freaking virus in the first place. They stole my plans. Who cares? You ain't supposed to make stuff like that. You see enough movies.
Despite these problems, again, if you check your brain at the door, I think you will enjoy it. You know what I mean? If you just want to see helicopters and vehicles smashing and motorcycles transforming and Black Superman and all that type of stuff.
And people living from, like, deadly crashes, like when the helicopter falls into the mountains and the cars fall and they all just get up and start fighting. I'm like, hold the heck up. Everybody should have been dead but Black Superman. He's the only one that should have been alive after this fall in the mountains. Everybody else should have been messed up. So.
Rock fell through a car when he was going through the ropes and stuff. He landed on a car and got up. Bro, I got a dude at my job that twisted his ankle and has been out for months.
Run around one of those scooters or something.
You know. So anyway, is there anything else needs to be said about this movie?
No. Go check it out. It's still fun to watch, and The Rock and everybody does a great job on it. So
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Shaw. I got his name. Shaw. Hobbs Shaw.
Exactly. All right, then. Well, if you guys like what we did, or if you love what we did, make sure to give us a like or give us a love. Like petition YouTube and Facebook to give us a love.
Like a heart.
Like that. Exactly. Boom, 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 boom. As usual, you've got to subscribe. Mr. Bob. This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side, you wanker.
Some bitch.